Well, that's not good. I'm definitely not as good at running this thing as Joe. Oh, man. Right, feller bunch for fun today. Look at these guys, this is really cool. So here with Joe Dirt Excavating, you know, in their logging division, and he's got these two feller bunchers. We're gonna be running these today. I've never ran one. I've never even seen one running. It's gonna be kind of wild. We've done everything, been hand cutting the last couple days, and now it's time for the machines to come in. So this is Joe Dirt. He was Joe Dirt before the movie.
That's right.
Yeah, he's the original Joe Dirt.
Mullet, but
yeah,
it's all right.
Hey, what kind of machines do you have here, Joe?
So we just have a rubber tired feller buncher and then a track self-leveling feller buncher. The advantage obviously to the rubber tire in a lot of Arizona is it's so flat. We can really, you know, cover some ground with these rubber tires, but when we get into some steeper ground, this track machine, there's no substitute. It'll level itself. So when you're on a real steep hill, the cab can self-level and makes it a lot easier to cut on steep ground. So kind of the best of both worlds for us out here.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've seen a lot of flat and really rocky areas out here. So, but the cutters are the same on them?
So yeah, so these are both hot saws. You know, this disc spins at high speed, about 1,000 RPM.
Look at the teeth on this thing. That is a really weird shape for a tooth.
Yeah,
nothing like a
just talking
chainsaw.
about it. We'll get about 200 hours out of a tooth change, and then right now these holding arms are all closed, but we can bunch several trees. That's the beauty of these. So you can cut multiple stems. Is kind of the quickness of these particular machines, which makes it nice. These are a single post head, both of these machines. There's other operators that run multi-stem, so you can handle a lot more trees, you know, more efficiently. These are kind of designed for bigger trees, but they get the job done.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it. How many trees do you think in a day one of these cuts?
We can probably do 500 to 800, just depending.
Yeah, that's what I do as well.
Yeah, we've seen you both work.
Yeah. Awesome. So Joe's going to hop in. He's going to cut some trees. We'll film it, and then he's going to let me and Gordy drive these things too. So should be a pretty awesome day. Let's get after it. So what are you saying about these tires here, Joe?
We were just talking about how chewed up they get in the Arizona rock. I mean, they look tough on the outside, but this is kind of what we fall into a lot out here, is just there's so much rock to contend with, and you really have to ask yourself, is it worth buying another $3,000 tire for a $2.20 tree, you know? So sometimes you just end up leaving it because it's just so costly to operate this gear out here.
Crazy. So that's what they cost, are like $3,000 a piece.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I've definitely noticed it's really rocky. We were talking about, you know, you guys don't wear corks out here, which makes sense because it's so rocky. But that's interesting. So that's a challenge you got to deal with, is wearing out these tires.
Yeah. Our skid trails, we try to conform everything to save our rubber out here because it's just so tough going.
All right, giddy up. Now we're logging. Oh my gosh, just driving with that tree. Oh, wow. absolutely insane. Look at these chips. Totally flush. Just driving around with that tree. All right, now me and Gordy are up. Gordy's gonna hop in that one. I'm gonna go hop in that one. Basically clearing this little 2-acre patch right here. All right, here we go. Go after this little guy. All right. Damn it! If I go into the tree, I don't go in fast enough, stops the blade, so I haven't quite got the hang of this yet. I'm trying to leave a couple trees here and there. There we go. Kind of got to go fast like that to keep the inertia up. Oh, that's getting better now. The good guys are grabbing 2 or 3 or 4 of these at a time. I'm not good enough for that yet. I'm sure the real feller buncher operators are laughing at me right now, but I'm trying. Grapple's open, grapple's closed. Supposed to leave like 5 trees in this area, so these little ones are probably just going to the slash pile, so they can't make logs out of these. They're too small, but it's good practice.
Hey Kevin, I'm going to jump on the stroke. These guys are kicking butt out there. Jeez.
I don't think I'd call it that.
That was rule one. Don't make us look bad. And that's what you both are doing. That's kind of annoying.
I'm on the struggle bus, Kev.
Well, that's not good. I'm definitely not as good at running this thing as Joe. Oh, man. Dang it.
Jake, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Just drop that one, Jake, and then just try to wiggle it back out of it.
Just drop it?
Drop it, and then try to put your head down and just wiggle it back out of it.
So just drop that one and then just wiggle my way out of this. Easy to run as I was expecting. There's Kevin with the skidder. He's got to save me. I tried to wiggle out of it and just made it worse. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, man. It's kind of freaky. Can you hear me, Gordy?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You see what I got going on over here?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was trying to do two at once and it didn't work. Have you done two at a time?
Yeah, I'm just kind of getting used to this thing now.
Well, you're doing better than me. Kevin's over here rescuing me with the skidder. Oh, there's a branch. Got it, okay. Man, horrible. Alright, like it never happens. Alright, thank you, Kevin. Alright, let's try this again.
There you just think it is.
Oh my gosh, big old limbs falling out of the sky. Try to do this again. Try to get 2 for 1. Going for 3. Oh my gosh.
It just feels like the timing's got to be perfect. Probably the more you fall, the more you get used to it. There's one. Got the timing right on that, it feels like. Without slowing that blade down. There's a bigger one. This thing's like all about timing, you know. It's like you gotta shove it in there, you gotta grip really fast, or the tree will sit on the blade and slow it down. So I'm kind of just figuring out the timing. This one here has got a big blind spot on your right side, and you're behind you can't really see much.
Yeah, this thing is insanity. Me and Gordy have been putting down a lot of trees. You can feel the wind off that thing all the way from over here. Man, there's a lot of trees go down really fast. I noticed Gordy's got a lot more dexterity than I do. He's just got a lot more movement. He can spin around, he can turn side to side. He's got a lot more mobility. Seems nice in this crowded area. That one seems better than this one, but this one's better at going in and out really fast for long distances. I think he can probably see better too. Like, it's really hard to tell where my saw is. And I can really appreciate how good of an operator Joe is after running that thing. He just cruises. Joe is going on about how he doesn't, he's like, he's not a good operator. He doesn't know anything about these machines. It's always the guys that are the most humble that are the best. He gets on that thing, he's just a total boss at it. And he knows everything about equipment. He's been buying equipment for like 30 years. But it's just funny to get a kick out of that. It's just the same way Jed was. He's just really humble, but really skilled. I mean, he's blasting through these trees. There's Tony yarding him out. crazy. He's put more trees on the ground in, 30 minutes than Gordy and I did in 2 days. I mean, it's so many trees. It's actually really cool. It's a forest thinning project. So look how many trees he got cut, and the forest still looks really nice. This is good for the forest. This is forest management. This is gonna really help prevent forest fires, and they get lumber that they can build stuff out of. It's just a good situation, Look how nice the forest looks still. It's great. All right, there you have it, folks. That's about it for this feller buncher adventure. It was a ton of fun. I really liked running these. I mean, look at, I was on the delimber for a while, so Gordy was out here just going to town. I mean, it's a lot of trees. It's just incredible. It's interesting out here, the trees are smaller, so it's, quantity is everything. They got to get a lot of them out. But it's kind of amazing, the way that they thin the forest. I mean, they really sneak the trees out of here really well. I mean, it's still a nice, healthy forest. It's safer after this is all done, less likely to burn up. This is I believe a 2,200 acre project that they're working on. What do you think, Gordy?
I need practice. The machine, mechanically I can run the machine, but knowing how to lay the wood out and stuff is the most important, I think, of learning one of these things. Like making it nice for the skidder to be able to grab a nice turn and head out. If you're laying stuff all crooked, it's going to be a mess for everybody else. So
pretty amazing though, just how many trees we cut.
Yeah, I mean, he's saying the teeth are kind of dull right now, so a couple of the bigger trees that I went into, you can kind of feel it. Whoa, the inertia slow down. And he says usually when the teeth are up, they hog right through. You don't even see it, but man.
But you're running into them with your arm, right? You're kind of scooping into them, or are you tracking into them?
No, I extend with my arm straight ahead. Yeah.
This one you kind of like plow into them while you're driving. This one has a lot of power. It really doesn't bog down at all. So this one's got more power. It's faster. It's better for transporting long distances. This is way more maneuverable. It's better for laying down and moving around in tight spaces. So this one's more nimble, but they both worked awesome. It was a really cool experience to get to run these.
Yeah, it was.
Tony, thanks for reaching out to me.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for having me out. Thanks for having me out, Joe. Letting us run all the equipment. It was a really awesome experience. So
we enjoyed it thoroughly, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
You guys are awesome. Thanks.
All right. Well, if you enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.